The fortress that fell without a battle, Genghis Khan's genius strategy. It was the year 1219, and the winds were howling across the vast plains of Central Asia. Genghis Khan stood before a towering fortress, its walls impenetrable, its defenders ready to fight to the last breath. But Khan did not draw his sword. Instead, he sent a message. "Surrender, and not a drop of blood will be spilled. Resist, and I will show you the wrath of the Mongols." Inside the fortress, fear began to creep like smoke through the minds of the leaders. Some shouted, "We fight! We have the strength! We have the men!" But others trembled, remembering the cities the Mongols had razed and the skulls that piled along the roads. Disagreement broke out. The tension grew. Betrayals, shouting, and clashes of egos filled the air. The alliance between the fortress's leaders began to crumble, and soon the greatest enemy was not the Mongols, but each other. Within a matter of days, internal strife tore them apart. The once solid walls of the fortress, built to withstand anything, now faced a new enemy, their own distrust. When the gates of the fortress were finally opened, there was no battle, no arrows flying, no war cries. Genghis Khan entered the city not as a conqueror of soldiers, but as a master of strategy. He had won not by force, but by understanding the human mind. He knew that fear was a weapon more lethal than any sword. This wasn't just a military campaign. It was psychological warfare at its finest, and the story became an enduring legend about a fortress that fell without a battle. When Genghis Khan entered the city, it wasn't as a merchant or a visitor. He came as a judge, executing the chaos from within. The leaders who had been torn apart by their own people were dead. The citizens were terrified, uncertain if they would live to see another day. Everyone expected a massacre. But the surprise came. Genghis Khan ordered his men not to harm the general population. He gathered the remaining guards and the traitors who had conspired against each other and marched them into the square. He looked at them and said, "I did not kill you. You killed yourselves." Then, with a firm order, he executed the leaders of the rebellion, not because they fought, but because they betrayed each other. In Genghis Khan's code, betrayal was worse than war. As for those who surrendered without a fight, they were spared. But Genghis appointed his own ruler, stationed Mongol soldiers at every corner, and turned the city into a new stronghold. And so, the fortress fell, not with fire, blood, or weapons, but with a genius plan that unraveled the fortress from the inside. Genghis Khan had delivered a timeless lesson to the world. The mind is stronger than strength, and fear is more deadly than swords.